大家好，我是 Shang Guan Jie Wen, your friendly neighborhood Waiguaren. We are here in beautiful Wuhan, China. It is almost Chinese New Year, and it is a lovely rainy day. I'm expecting snow sometime in 3 or 4 days. It will be the first time that it's snowed in Wuhan since I moved here. But today I want to talk to you about real estate. I know, big sexy surprise. If you look over here, you see there's a building under construction. Okay. And we are in a relatively new Shaochu, or community here in China, that is brand new. It's not even very full. It's maybe 20% full. But if you walk around Wuhan, you see that about half of everywhere is under construction buildings that are under construction, homes that have not been moved into yet. About 15 years ago, Wuhan had the population of 4 million people. Today it has the population of 13 million people. And given that about half of all of Wuhan, especially Hanyang and southern Wuchang, not as much in Hangzhou, there are 3 districts of Wuhan, are under construction. They're just buildings everywhere. You can think maybe in 5 or 10 years, the population of Wuhan is going to be 25 million people. It's going to be just an exploding place. Now, a lot of people in the West, especially, economists, are just making all of these really bad presumptions about the Chinese economy, especially about real estate. In 2007 and 2008, homes near my mom's house, for example, went from being worth $350,000 to being worth $80,000 in the span of 2 months. That was how bad the economic downturn for homes was. It was like on the order of like 1/4. Value was just stripped across the market. It was a total collapse. Now, lately, a lot of economists have been talking about, China has had an economic downturn in its housing market. But actually, the truth is, the housing market is still, year on year, more valuable just by less than it would have been. So actually, the housing market in China, the value of each home is still increasing. So these economists are trying to blow things out of proportion for you at home. And they're trying to tell you, hey, China's market's not stable, maybe you shouldn't invest there. This is just a lot of sophistry, a lot of rhetoric, a lot of semantics that doesn't make any sense when you really look at it. The way that the West economy turned down 12, 13 years ago in the big recession is nothing like what's going on in China. In fact, China is becoming, the GDP growth was like 8.4% last year. It's the highest in 10, 15 years or something. It was like the highest GDP growth on record for longer than I've lived in China. And I've lived in China a long time. So actually the economy in China is booming and there's new houses everywhere. And the American dream may be dying, where people are not able to buy homes. And even recently, a lot of people were saying, the American economy is doing well, wages are going up. Wages are still going down against inflation. And this has been a trend for 30 or 40 or 50 years. So people are in the bottom half of America are still getting poorer and the richer half are still getting richer. And in China, there's some wealth disparity like in America, but nothing like what's going on. If you look at the homes in Wuhan being built and the fact that people are buying them and the value of property is still increasing, what you realize is that the American dream is alive and well in China. So there's that. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Oh, ready?
Yeah.